Woe to you, O earth and sea.
It's the Hop Nation
USA Podcast. It's episode 112 of the Hop Nation USA Podcast. I'm Steve, and I'm here with my host, Adam.
Your host? Co-host?
Yes. Whatever.
You don't own me.
It's your host because you're hosting in your house.
You're right. So I'm the host.
Yeah, don't spend too much time on this. We got other things to get to.
Okay.
We should dwell.
Yeah. I'm also here with guest host Katie.
Hello.
Hello. And we have a little bit of housekeeping. That's why I don't want Adam just wandering around.
Okay. What kind of housekeeping
arguing
you got?
semantics. So if you're listening to the intro, you heard something a little bit different. I was recently contacted by Chris Bauer, and he's a member of a UK pop rock band by the name of Waiting for June. So I thought the song was pretty good, and we're incorporating it into the episode. You heard a little bit in the intro. You'll hear a little bit in between our little segments, before our commercials, and then at the very end of the episode, you'll hear the entire song.
So please stick around for that.
Yeah, stick around for that. But this is a new thing we're going to try to do. Like, we've taken those music submissions in the past, but we haven't done a music episode lately, and we keep getting good music in.
So we got to use it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find a way to incorporate it.
This seems like a good way to do it.
Yeah, this seems like a good way to do it, and then, I found this band to be, worthy of breaking up the normal.
Yes.
So, but yeah, if you have a band and you want your music featured, email us at hopnationusa@gmail.com, and we'll try and incorporate you. We'll take anything.
If we like it, we'll put it on.
Yeah, it's basically up to my taste.
We'll take anything.
Yeah, I'll take anything. I mean, if it's hip hop, if it's jazz, if it's metal, I don't care. I'll put it on.
Muppet Show parody songs.
Sure.
Top of the list. That goes straight to the top of the list.
Sure. It's just I got to vet it for quality.
True.
It's got to be, good-ish.
Right. This amateur podcast demands top quality.
I demand some sort of quality.
And we get that.
Or we could have a contest to see who has the worst song in America.
Ooh.
I feel like that's subjective because some people will just submit something racist.
True.
And that will technically be the worst song in America, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, is Striper still together?
Ooh.
Striper is probably still together. Speaking of LA Guns playing Vino's Brew Pub.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, Wednesday, June 25th.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, they're all from that area. The other bit of housekeeping was last week we were talking Arkansas beers.
Yes.
And I meant to credit Brian Sorensen in his book, Arkansas Beer and Intoxicating History. That was my source for a lot of the historical stuff we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to mention it.
But
now I mention it now.
Fix up that mix-up.
Yeah. So, yeah, go seek out his book and read it because it's full of more information than we gave you last week.
Right.
There you go.
And now on to the show.
Now on to the show and what we're doing for the week. Katie, what are we doing for the week?
Guam beer.
Why are we doing Guam beers, Katie?
Because we can.
Because we can.
Because
That's right.
because sometimes my unit deploys to Guam, if you can call it a deployment. It's a 26-mile by 10-mile island in the middle of the Pacific, and there's a lot of beaches, and it's not a tough place to go in terms of a military trip. They have beer. They actually have a few breweries. Unfortunately, they don't all can and bottle, so we actually only have one today, and that is Guam One Beer. If you can go to their website, there's a ridiculous story about how they came to be. It's pretty entertaining. But yeah, so that's why we have Guam beer, because my coworker went there and I said, hey, bring me back beer from Guam, and that's what we got.
It's a little more advanced than taking across state lines because the beer had to make a 17-hour trip.
Yeah.
So this is a very well-traveled set of beers we got tonight.
Right. 17-hour trip on an Air Force plane. But
Yep.
It's ours now.
That's right.
There we
And now
go.
we're going to drink it.
So what's our first one of the evening?
First one is Guam One Premium Quality Beer. This is just their... Well, I'll say their standard beer because the other ones all have flavors.
So this is the baseline.
Baseline beer.
Okay.
The Island King.
All right. Let's get into this.
Let's crack it.
It looks like a premium quality beer. It looks like a lager.
Yeah.
Just a light-looking lager.
It looks like a VFW beer.
It does.
Yeah, it sure does.
It does. So this
Pale
checks
gold.
in about 5% ABV. No idea on the IBUs, but it's a lager, so I assume it's not particularly high.
Right.
So
Got a fruity smell to it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
sense. I mean, it's from a tropical island.
Right. They probably threw maybe a little bit of tropical hop in there rather than
Yeah.
just like an American cluster or something like that.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Let's drink it.
That's not terrible.
No, that's not bad at all.
No.
That is both premium and quality.
Sure.
I like it. I got no beef with it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know,
Not a super strong taste.
No,
Yeah.
it is not the type of beer that is going to wow you.
Right. That's why when I think premium, I think Rolls Royce. So I'll give it quality.
It is a quality beer.
I'll give it 1 of 2.
Okay.
So I got no beef with it. I like it. I think it's a very drinkable beer.
I'll give it 2 of 3
Could
because
definitely
it's
drink
also
this
beer.
all day. I know you can drink this all day because I've done it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's only 5%. Yeah, this, especially compared to other lagers, like this isn't too malty. It's not too
No.
caramelly.
Yeah.
It's really light. It's refreshing.
Yeah, it kind
Yes.
of finishes clean. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of lingering
No.
No,
there,
not at
so
all.
which is nice.
Gets the hell out of the way.
Yep, absolutely.
Not too much to remark on it otherwise, though.
Right.
It's not hoppy. Katie already said it has a clean finish, and it does.
And I think that is the mark of that beer, is that it is a very back to basics beer.
Yeah, it's this is the kind of beer I can definitely see. I've never been in the military. I've just watched a lot of war movies, and it's just something I can imagine on a peacetime base that is just sitting in stacks.
So
And people are just taking them by the handful.
a lot of people don't. You can actually get Yingling on base there. So for a lot of people who aren't from Pittsburgh who end up going there, they kind of start binging on the Yingling because it's such a hot commodity. That whole limited
Crazy.
distribution.
Yeah.
But the one thing that we kind of do in our downtime, the one thing we do is cook out and chill on the beach. Like when we get a chance, whenever the planes aren't broke and there's not a whole lot of flying going on, we do get some downtime when we're there, and we'll just go to the beach, play some volleyball, and hang out, sit in the water, and have a beer. And I know for everybody else, they tend to grab like a Miller, Coors, the cheapy stuff,
The macros.
yeah, and I will actually drink this because it's usually about the same price, if not a little bit less, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna die the next day.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
good combination.
yeah. I would definitely grab this, but
Hell yeah.
I don't get taking Yang Gang or
Yeah.
over this. That doesn't make sense.
I'd grab it both. I'd grab a 6-pack each.
Well, I mean, it's a novelty thing.
Yeah,
Like, I
true.
mean, just for it's like, it's not the best beer in the world, but when you can't get it, like,
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Well, I'm excited for it because I've never had it before, and I'm probably never gonna have it again.
No, she was saying Yang Gang is
I say again.
the novelty. Yeah.
Yang Gang is the novelty.
Yeah, I'm over
I can
that.
probably get you more of this eventually.
Okay. Right on.
So it might be a while before I get to go to Guam.
Sorry, at least 17 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely that.
It may also be possible if you bribe somebody where this beer actually comes from,
True.
because this beer is really, it's actually technically brewed at the Salon Brewery in Monroe, Wisconsin.
Yes.
It's brewed and canned. It's brewed and canned there,
Yeah.
and then sent to Guam, and then came back to Pittsburgh.
Right. But
Yeah.
it is only available in Guam, correct?
Right.
Correct. Yeah,
Right.
you can't get it anywhere else.
So we're gonna round up and say this is a Guam beer.
It's like, it's still Guam beer because you can only get it in Guam.
Right, and it says it right on the can.
Right. But the thing is it's like reverse Kona.
It is. It is. Nice.
Yeah.
And they're
reverse-
not owned by AB InBev, so even better.
even better. Even better.
Or Associate, whatever their deal is.
Yeah, whatever their deal is.
Speaking of deals,
Touched.
let's get in the news, notes, and neat.
I don't think we have any deals this week.
We're talking about Kona, so we can talk about lawsuits.
Well, we talked about Kona's lawsuit and how they owe us money.
They do owe us money.
Talked about that.
Yeah.
That's right. Corona still owes us money.
But now
Corona
Brewdog's facing a lawsuit. Actually, I think it already settled. I think they already lost.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
deal there?
That's
the
my
one you're-
news for the week.
The one you're talking about, they already lost.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're in they have a bunch more that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Oops.
So for those who don't know, Brewdog was offering a campaign in the UK where they changed their Punk IPA to Pink IPA and charged £1 less. So normally it would be a £5 beer. They made it a £4 beer for the Pink IPA exclusively for women. And a 27-year-old doctor, of all people, decided he was feeling pressured when he went there to buy the Punk IPA or the Pink IPA. Asked for the discount. They only offered him the Punk IPA until he decided he identified as a woman to receive that discount, because that was part of their promotion to I guess kind of spread the awareness of the pay gaps and gender inequalities. And subsequently he sued Brewdog and won. And this gained notoriety for an "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit. And the consensus was everybody sucks here, because Brewdog, for not allowing him to simply just have the Pink IPA for £4 instead of the Punk IPA for $5 without saying that he is a woman, and him for seriously just completely overlooking the entire point of the campaign. Like, I mean, check your privilege, dude. But like, I just personally am blown away by it. It's just,
can't everybody just be cool about this?
yeah, and it's £1. I mean,
right.
it's
You're a doctor.
Yeah.
You can afford an extra.
seriously.
I don't know. Can they? Can UK doctors? I don't know what they get paid.
I
don't
assume
know.
a decent amount.
I don't think he's a medical doctor. It said his name was Dr. Andrew or
See,
something.
yeah, he could also be like a doctor of philosophy, which means nothing.
That is true. Then he would not be able to afford full price.
Right.
He's Dr. Thomas Bauer, a 27-year-old software engineer. Ugh, damn engineers.
He's an engineer. He's fine. He's got money. He's got money.
Again, software engineer, that could mean he's either working freelance for nothing or he is six-figure in it.
I just can't wrap my head around it though, because has any man ever walked into ladies' night at the bar and been like, I deserve to have that drink special?
Oh, absolutely, that's happened.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there were definitely stories about that, like in the 90s and shit like that.
I don't know.
People
I've never-
throwing hissy fits. I mean, that's all it is. It's just like a hissy fit. And like
it
you
is,
said,
it's petty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He completely missed the point of the promotion.
Yeah, like you get paid more money, you can pay this extra pound.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Brewdog, stop being a bunch of douchebags, because that's really what you're rocking at. But
Right.
Dr. Bauer, fucking grow a pair, man.
Everybody sucks here.
Everybody sucks
yeah.
here.
That is the way to
Yeah, that's the
surmise
answer.
that.
That
Yeah.
is the answer. Everybody sucks.
That's my news.
So things
you
that don't suck. The Homebrewers Association once again came out with their top 10 ranked beers, their top 10 ranked breweries. Let me tell you what's changed. There you go. Nothing has changed from last year.
Cool. Go back to the episode that we did.
Right, exactly. There is one change.
Okay.
Last year they had 11 beers in their top 10. There was a tie for 10th. This year there was only 10, and Zombie Dust didn't make the cut.
Okay.
No zombie dust.
No Zombie Dust made the top 10. Everything else is on the list, may have just shifted around a little bit, but beyond that, it's the same thing. Top ranked breweries: Bell's number 1, Founders number 2, Russian River number 3. Great.
All right.
That's it. There's no sense in talking about it.
Surprise.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I saw probably that thing about Two Hearted being ranked number 1.
Yeah.
And I saw it 3 times pop up on my Facebook feed before I saw Baby. So
I mean, that's a pretty good ratio.
it is a pretty good ratio.
Was it before a cat video?
Ooh.
No.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I've gamed my profile pretty well to make sure I'm not seeing babies and I am seeing cats and beer.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And sometimes beer cats.
sometimes, yeah.
Two Hearted isn't even my favorite beer by them.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody, but I think it's just middle of the road enough that everybody enjoys it.
Right.
So, yeah,
Has widespread appeal.
it's like European voting, where you vote for things that you like on issues, and that puts certain candidates ahead.
Right. It is not first past the post. Thank
Right.
you, United
Yeah,
States
it's
of
not
America.
a first past the post vote.
I wish we did that.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's still democracy. It still makes sense. But moving on to local.
I like local.
Dude, we got a lot of local
Let's get at it then.
because I've been drinking, and I've been drinking a lot.
Is there still a bar in Beachview called Local?
Could be. I don't know.
There are.
the main
I think
track.
there are multiple locals.
No, not local kitchen and whatever in the south side. It was like it's kind of like a hole in the wall where you couldn't really see the bar for all the smoke clouds and
Oh, Gooskies.
basically yes.
Okay.
Oh, Sam's
Yeah.
in Dormont.
Yep, same thing.
I don't know the answer to your question. Somebody email us and let Katie know the answer to her question. Is there a bar in Beachville?
Do me a Google.
But yes, I've been drinking a lot, and I was at Beers of the Burgh over the weekend.
Insert rave horn here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it was a good time again.
As is the
yeah,
case.
yeah, as is the case. Pittsburgh still makes good beer. Can
To the
report.
surprise of no one.
Well,
Can confirm.
can confirm. Pittsburgh still makes good beer. Everybody had a good time. Rained again.
Shocking.
As is tradition.
Yeah,
Every
as is
freaking
tradition.
year.
Like, it was just a little tiny little bit.
Still counts.
Still
Spittle.
counts. Yeah. Let's see. They did have the inside open again.
Okay.
So that was nice. Yeah. But yeah, everybody had a good time. I put it out on Twitter to, just kind of asking what everybody's favorite beers were.
Mm-hmm.
We got responses from Thievin Steven, and he's the assistant brewer over at Yellow Bridge.
Right on. They make good beers there. I popped in there.
They do.
Would
He
go again.
nominated
They were
himself.
they were also there, and they had a good beer. You would enjoy it. It's cream ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a good cream ale.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably had it before even, but
Yes.
but yeah, I enjoyed their cream ale that they had there. But yeah, Thievin Steven and as well as M Diddy, they both wanted to tout the Cellarworks Alpha Revision berry sour.
Ooh, yeah.
I
yeah.
drink that.
Yeah, you both would because even I liked it.
Nice.
You like the sour.
Yeah. So that was kind of a theme for the whole event is there were a lot of IPAs and a lot of sours this year.
Sours are coming hard.
Yeah. But there were also a lot of sours that I found palatable, even for myself.
So they're kind of softening up, similar to what like a hazy IPA New England is doing. It's softening up. It's broadening its appeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This Alpha Revision, like it was a little more fruity, is what it was. It wasn't so much like sweet, but there was like enough flavor that overtook the like sourness of it, and it was just a really, really good sour.
Right on.
It's probably I was almost about to say favorite sour, but I would say second favorite.
What was number one, Steve?
Grist House had the Celebration Sippa
Okay.
that we were talking about. That was the carrot cake sour
Yeah.
IPA.
Which, to me, sour and IPA don't mix.
Man, that's a lot of fucking words that they had, but
Carrot
it doesn't
cake.
taste like any of that. It tastes like a nice sweet beer.
Carrot cake and IPA doesn't mix in my head, and carrot cake and sour definitely does. If your carrot cake is sour, you should
did it
throw
wrong.
it away.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what everybody says, but it's still really, really good. I can't.
I haven't had it, so hopefully I get there.
If you've had any of the platform dessert Berliner Weisses, it's on the same level as that.
Okay.
Like it's still a dessert beer. It's still like really sweet. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it have a hop to it?
Not really. No, that's the thing. Like it betrays both sour and IPA.
Why
It
would-
betrays both of those things. So
It doesn't know what it is besides good.
yeah, it's just good.
Okay. Which is the bottom line with beer? Is
Right.
it good? Is it not good? That's all
Right.
you have to worry
yeah,
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who cares about all the titles? That just kind of helps you put you in a ballpark, but
Yeah.
sometimes that doesn't matter.
Right.
I will say there was one sour that I had a very Adam moment of for
Yeah?
the style.
Oh.
Yeah. It was by Balloon Brew, and it was called Guava y Guava, and was a barrel-aged sour.
Okay. No.
You don't like guava?
I don't like guava, and
Yeah.
barrel aged and sour is not my jam.
Well, I don't
I
know
can do
how.
like a barrel aged ale or stout. Like it even actually had a barrel aged quad not too long ago. It was pretty good, but like not sour. That's
Not
just
sour?
too much going on. There's too many strong flavors.
Well, this was really, really strong, and it had a really hard pucker factor to it.
Ugh.
And it's just
Nice.
like I had a moment where I was like, "Wow, this is a good beer that I cannot drink."
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I get it, not for me.
Right.
See what you did there.
Thankfully, Bloom Brew has a bunch of other beers that I do enjoy. So,
They are always a bit of a dark horse.
well, again, they're also like Cellarworks. Bloom Brew is kind of middle of nowhere
Yeah.
on the Yawk. We don't get out there that much because
Right.
that's 2 tunnels and a turnpike or something like.
Yeah.
It's a bit for us.
Where is it?
They're like right in Duquesne, I think. Maybe.
Oh, they're further than Duquesne.
Further Duquesne?
Bloom is down towards New Stanton.
Okay.
West Newton, I think it is.
Okay,
my
yeah, West
gosh,
Newton.
okay.
Yeah. That 2 tunnels and Turnpike. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
West. Yeah, that's West Newton.
Yeah.
And then Cellarworks is Sarver. So like they're both way the fuck out there, but I think because they're way the fuck out there, they don't have to necessarily follow trends, and they can be a little more experimental.
They're just out in the woods doing their own thing.
Right. They also taunt you with these things to come get them. They're like, well, come on. It's all the way. You got to come. There's another respondent to our favorite beers, BG, and he wanted to give a shout out to the Asteroid by Dancing Gnome. I didn't necessarily have that one.
Okay.
I had another beer, their triple IPA, Paper Scissors.
And?
I put it in probably about top 5 of what I had that day.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it's Dancing Gnome. It's not surprising.
Right. Yeah, it was really good. Sam was there, and he showed up from beyond the grave to come to this event, and he would put that beer as his number 1. He could not stop ranting and raving about it after he had it.
So he liked it.
Yeah, he liked it because, his progression was he had the Guava y Guava, and that was his favorite beer, till he had the Shoe Brew Tippa, and then that was his favorite beer. But then he had the Dancing Gnome Tippa, and then that was his favorite beer.
So it sounds like Sam is to beers as I am to whenever I walk into a room full of dogs. They're all my favorite.
No, because Sam had more beers after the Tippa. He stopped. He stopped at Paper Scissors. He said, this is the one. This is it, fam.
He stayed at the call and he's going home with it.
Right, exactly.
Nice.
He picked one and he stuck with it. Myself, though, my favorite beer, to the surprise of no one, even though I really did like the Shoe Brew Tippa and the Grist House Tippa and Dancing Gnome Tippa and
all the IPAs
and the IPAs and the Dippas and the Abjuration Honey Dippa. I got some of that. That was good. But to the surprise of no one, my favorite beer for that event was the Arch and Drum by Cinderlands, which is a 10% coffee stout.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I don't even know how many crowlers of that I've taken home at this point in my life.
It is so good. It is so creamy. Nice. So smooth.
Cinderland's beer in my fridge pretty much at any point in time.
I was very upset though because I missed. They had a Tom Collins milkshake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. I
Fucking
had
missed
questions.
Ooh. Was that a one-shot deal for Beers of the Burgh, or do they have that available?
I mean,
again?
they might have it down at the tap right now. But
I don't think when I saw it, it was in relation to Beers of the Burgh. I think
Good.
it was just on their Instagram, so they might have that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure they have some at the brewery in this nowish time.
Yeah. So I know what I'm doing tomorrow after work.
There you go.
Yeah. Especially considering the expansion. So if it's not at one, it might be at the other.
Right. Check both locations.
Both of them.
Go there. Go both them. But yeah, otherwise, good event. Everybody had a good time. I was hard pressed to find a bad beer.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I didn't, but
And we don't
no
have to
need-
talk about them?
no need to throw shade.
Nope.
But-
We are an up podcast.
Sure.
Until we're not.
Sure. Sure. But yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything. Like I said, I found there's a lot of sours were palatable.
So the trend is IPAs. And
Well, the
sours.
trend is always IPAs.
I know. I know.
Will sours be the new
I know.
IPAs?
No.
Nah.
No.
There's still. I don't know that they don't have enough.
Remember 3 seconds ago when you said we were going to lift people up? And then you just shat all over my dreams. That's fine. Don't worry
We're just,
about it.
That's what we do. But go check out Platform Sours IPAs. They're good too. And check out Grist House's Sour IPAs.
I haven't had a bad platform yet.
That's a real hard pressed time to find a bad one.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really personally care for the Choco Banana Donut just because it was so sweet, but that didn't mean it was bad. If you are a dessert beer person,
Yeah.
get it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Would drink it again.
I am a dessert beer person, and that was for me.
Exactly.
So, just the last thing to wrap up and go the other way, but also still local. Instead of big breweries, we're talking home breweries.
Yes.
Coming up this weekend, if you're listening on a Friday, as you should, June 22nd, the Oakmont Yacht Club. Pretty much everybody that we were hanging out with at the North Hills Homebrew Fest,
Guess what?
they're at this Homebrew Fest. so like Brian Llewellyn will be there. He's got a stout that's made with s'more Oreos.
Yeah.
S'moreos.
Yeah. I don't know how Oreo keeps fucking up that.
They probably just haven't got there yet. I mean,
It's such easy marketing. Just call it s'moreos.
maybe they can't.
Maybe not.
Maybe somebody has beat them to the punch and produce such a cookie, and they haven't found a way to do it without a lawsuit yet.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah.
not here because I want that.
I'm just gonna blame Nestle.
Sure. Go ahead.
They're an evil corporation.
Sure.
Stupid Nestle.
God, they're evil
Good
for
work.
so
There.
many reasons.
Fuck you, Corona.
What are you gonna pay us?
Take that. Let's see. Then also the guys from Critical Mash and Creekside Craft Beers will be there as well.
Ah,
As
on.
long as the other people that we talked to and met and just know from the area and the world of homebrewing.
Yes.
So yeah, they'll be at the Oakmont Yacht Club. Go check them out. It's 2 to 5:30, $25, and proceeds will partially go to benefit Biggie's Bullies. So for dogs.
pit bulls.
Dogs, beers, and boats.
Yes.
What more could you ask for?
Right.
S'morios.
S'morios.
Okay, we'll throw that in too.
Well, there's a S'moreo stout.
I know.
Yay.
Yeah. And then I just recently got an email about the Brewing Up a Cure 2019.
Yep.
We love that event as well.
Of course.
Goes to benefit cystic fibrosis. The big thing about that one, though, and the reason why we're talking about it now, even though the event is October 19th, is they have changed the rules for homebrewers. It's no longer a Trub-only club member
It's
event.
everybody.
Oh,
Everybody can enter.
I didn't see that. It's not only.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, again, Brian Llewellyn, who's probably listening right now,
Get there.
and Critical Mash and Creekside Craft, you guys are now free and clear to enter this event.
Get in there. Cause some ruckus.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta get my tickets.
Yes.
When are they on sale? I
Now,
think-
tickets
yeah.
are on sale now. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy tickets now, but also homebrewers, get your entries in.
Yeah.
Get your shit going.
Oh, where is it this year?
It's at the Energy Innovation Center. I don't know. They changed it from the PPG place.
It's on the north side.
Was it PPG Place, and then it went to the Electrical Workers Union, or it started there, went back. I don't remember. It's been a few places.
I always enjoyed the Winter Garden at
Yeah.
PPG Place. I
Yeah.
always liked that.
There is a class to it. The classiness to it. But
So
yeah,
there you go.
Nice.
MG Locals, that's your news.
Now here's sports.
Now here's Guam.
Yeah. This Guam won the premium quality beer. This lager. Yeah, it's quality beer.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's doesn't taste the same as last week's the Ozark.
Right.
We were talking about how that's just a straight down the middle beer. This is about the same. This one just has a little bit of a tropical bend to it.
Right.
But it's still just straight down the middle drinking.
Arkansas v Guam. You're gonna have those little differences.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's about the same pace of life. Island life don't move fast.
Well, it's both hot and muggy in both places, I bet sometimes, and you know what? This is a good refreshing beer for
Yes.
both.
So let's take a break. Let's reload for segment 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be right back.
You know, so much stronger now, just to let you go when you're not around. Sounds
First Sip Brew Box is a one-of-a-kind subscription service for craft beer lovers based right here in Pittsburgh. Every month, First Sip will send you a box full of craft beer enthusiast essentials, including t-shirts, glassware, and even food. Right now, our friends at First Sip Brew Box have an offer for you. Just sign up for a 3-month subscription and get your 4th month free. Just enter the code HOPUSA when you sign up at firstsipbrewbox.com. That's HOPUSA at checkout to get your 4th month free at firstsipbrewbox.com.
Welcome back to segment 2 of episode 112 of the Hop Nation USA podcast. This week it's all about Guam-erman, or Guam-1,
Guam 1.
if you want to say it right.
Unero.
But I like to say it with a Jamaican accent, Guam-1.
Totally wrong body of water.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
My geography is shit, and I don't care.
All right.
We've gone over this before.
Okay then.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know what the accent for Guam is, but I know how to do me a Jamaican.
It's kind of, it's just generic Pacific Islander. Like, it's not quite New Zealand. It's not quite Hawaii. It's like somewhere in there, though.
Oh, okay.
Just like Guam. It's somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
It is somewhere. Guam is somewhere in there.
Somewhere in about the I almost said specific.
In the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, this specific ocean. It's around here somewhere.
Specific one. This
my,
one here.
My boss says specific when he means Pacific specifically because he knows it irritates the bejesus out of me.
Pacifically speaking.
Yeah, he does that too. He mixes those two up. Guam. Y'all heard of the Marianas Trench, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
All
There
right.
you go.
Right on by.
Hopefully towards the top.
250 miles south.
And we'll get into a little bit of the Guam facts here in a minute. But first,
Beer.
Guam beers.
On beer.
So this, of course, is the Guam One. As actually,
Guam.
Guam One is actually produced by the Solon Brewery in Monroe, Wisconsin. But it is once again only available in Guam, so we're counting it. This is their Guam One banana beer. Banana beer.
Tropical thing.
So it is a fruit beer. I don't believe it is actually a Hefeweizen.
Probably not.
So don't expect that. We'll find out when we crack the can open. So let's do that. 5% ABV. No idea on the IBU. 12-ounce can. It's yellow. Let's drink it.
Right on. I'm wondering if this is going to be bananas like the Wells banana bread, or if it's going to be bananas like we got a shitload of runts that nobody ate and threw it into the batch.
I'll be honest. I'd kind of be okay with both.
I mean, I don't know. I'm willing to try either. I don't give it.
Same.
Yeah. I don't give a care. I've put in a lot worse in my body.
I've seen it.
I have a review from John W.
What's John W. say on the Untapped?
You think it would be bad, but you'd be wrong.
No, John, I don't think that. Don't tell me what I think. Ass.
He purchased it at Kmart, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So I saw that review, and that was what really surprised me the most was the fact that there's still Kmart's. Period.
Not only that, but the Kmart, and here's your fun facts.
I like fun facts.
The Kmart in Guam is the largest Kmart in the world.
Really?
Yes.
So if you're a Kmartophile, go to Guam, check that off your list.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Kmart's got to be big. It specifically serves the Pacific.
Oh, you got through that one just fine.
Hell yeah.
Champ.
Speaking of beer,
This beer looks exactly like the last beer.
it does. I have a hunch it's the same base.
This one actually has more head retention.
A little bit.
I agree.
A little bit. Kind of smells like banana.
It smells like banana popsicles that you used to, like when the ice cream truck guy didn't have anything else left. Yeah, that's what this smells like to me.
Banana twins. That's what we call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate those. I hope it doesn't taste like that.
I hope it does, because
I'm
I
so
grew up
afraid.
poor and I love banana twins.
That's what bananas used to taste like before the great banana plague, and all the bananas died, and now we have a GMO version of bananas.
We got fake ass bananas now.
Fake
So
ass
all you
bananas.
people out there, anti-GMO, all organic people eating bananas, joke's on you, Trick.
So I was wrong. We'll throw
Fucking got
shade
him.
at anybody.
Fucking got him.
I was wrong earlier in the episode.
Yes, you were. You were just lying to the audience.
It made me feel good, so I was.
I know. You
You lied to me too, though.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, welcome to the club.
Adam lives in a very like soft, like I don't know. He lives in a bubble of like where everybody is good
Yeah.
and everything. But for some reason, his bubble also has arms that has knives on it, and he'll reach out and poke
So
people.
he is Seinfeld Bubble Boy.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
He's well protected, but also he's going to insult you when you're not
Right.
expecting it.
It's the moops.
Existence is pain. Get to know this. All right, let's do it.
Whoa,
Tastes like bananas.
that's weird.
I don't know. I love it. Don't touch it.
So that's weird because at very first it didn't have much, and all of a sudden there was a huge just rush of banana.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't hang on tight though. Like it's still there a little bit, but it's not like.
Yeah, it's not a perfectly clean finish, but there
Yeah.
is a little bit of like banana aftertaste, but still.
But like I could eat something right now and it wouldn't be ruined by overwhelming banana.
No, that's crazy.
It's really good.
It's like you took the sip and then somebody decided, oh crap, we forgot the bananas, and then just overcranked the dial.
It'll balance out.
Yeah.
Here comes the bananas.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I can dig on this beer.
Yeah, it tastes complete. So it's way completely different from a Hefeweizen.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Way completely different in taste from that. It's also way completely different from the Wells banana bread.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that either. Like, because it's not really sweet. It's not desserty.
No.
Yeah.
But I could see where it could pair well with a dessert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the banana. It's the banana part of banana cream pie with a little bit less sugar.
Banana cream pie.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it has its own specific banana flavor, and I like it a lot. We also talked about the platform Choco Banana, and that one absolutely tastes like banana twin pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Faux show poor people banana twin pops. Love that beer. But this one doesn't taste like that either. Like this isn't a dessert beer. It's you know,
It's banana beer.
It's banana beer. Tastes like it could pair with fruit salad or a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be good with fruit salad.
Yeah.
One of the ones with the little marshmallows in it.
Bring back marshmallow salads.
Yeah, I mean, you could put marshmallows in anything if you believe in yourself.
That's true.
Oh, you could.
Pizza?
Oh, you totally could.
I've seen
Yeah.
a motherfucker put peeps on a pizza.
Oh, that's no.
And I mean, that doesn't make them not an asshole.
But you can
but
do
you
it.
can do it.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But no,
I
I've
refuse.
You know what? Okay, I'll actually
Hot dogs.
Oh, you totally could.
Marshmallow.
You ever seen
Hold
a
on.
6-year-old on a
Hold
sugar
on.
rush?
let's go back to pizza
Wasn't
for a
allowed to eat
second.
like that. My mom used to give us carrot sticks. That's how I got this way.
Let's go back to pizza for a second. That
Okay,
one I can
pizza
actually justify because I've done it before and
I'm listening.
I've done it properly.
Ham and pineapple?
No. It's just take a dough and like cinnamon crust. Take some yams or sweet potatoes. Make a sweet potato pizza with bacon and marshmallows.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, fine. I'll eat that.
Yeah,
See, there you go.
so I know how to get around it.
Marshmallows on pretty much anything.
I stand corrected.
Hot dogs, I don't know how to defend.
No.
I can defend the pizza. I
Oh,
can't-
I'm not saying you can defend any of it. I'm just saying you
No.
can do it.
Could be done.
Right.
It's a special place in hell for you if you do this.
You're the marshmallow guy? Get over here.
Example, my grandmother, who doesn't listen to podcasts, so we're safe. My grandmother will take pancakes and smother them in maple syrup and cut them into tiny squares and dip them into ketchup. There you go. Some things just, you can do it, but seriously, please don't.
Grandma bad.
What's okay? All right. I don't want to explore that anymore.
Ketchup on everything. That's not an exaggeration. Ketchup on literally everything.
Nope. Nope. It has its place.
Your grandma gross.
That's the woman's only fault, to be honest. She's a great lady. Dorothy Mandrake is a saint.
She does a lot of charity, but she also gross.
Shit. So let's get into some Guam facts.
Guam facts.
Tell me about Guam.
Guam.
I didn't prepare this segment. You guys tell me about Guam.
Oh, okay. So question number 1. Where the hell is Guam?
Ocean.
It is in the ocean.
The specific
It is in the
ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
It's in the Pacific
250
Ocean.
miles away from the Marianas Trench. It's halfway between like Australia and Japan-ish.
Yes, it is 3,958 miles from Hawaii,
Really?
west of Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that when it only takes you like 7 hours to fly there.
It's it's a long way to go. So if you're looking at a map and you're trying to find it, the best way to do it is if you triangulate Japan, Papua New Guinea, and the Philippines on the hypotenuse, it'll be right in the middle.
Or you could just type in Guam to Google Maps.
That's exactly what I did.
And then if you zoom out twice, it disappears because it's 26 miles long and 10 miles wide.
That is correct.
Compare this to Rhode Island. Bigger or smaller?
Bigger?
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Smaller?
I think it's smaller than Rhode Island. I think Rhode Island's got like 50 some miles on one side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the information that I got, it was about 210 square miles
Okay.
of land mass.
Okay.
In 2018, their population was a whopping 165,718.
Give me the
That's fucking crazy.
square miles on Guam again.
210 was the information that I got.
Rhode Island is 1,214.
So smaller
Bunch
than Rhode
more.
Island.
yeah, significantly.
But they have 165,000 is what
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah.
That's a lot because I think Wyoming or South Dakota is less.
They might be. That number actually sounds really high, and that might include the military population.
Wouldn't
that's
surprise me.
there.
Would not surprise me.
Yeah.
Still, people occupying space.
Because there's
Breathing the air.
Yeah.
there's 2 full bases there. There's a naval base and a Air Force base.
No wonder that Kmart's so goddamn big.
So the Navy base is on the south side of the island, and the air base is on the north side of the island.
Right on. And did you know that the first European to visit Guam was Magellan?
Probably. I knew that when like 8th grade. I probably knew that.
It was either him or Cook.
Right.
So just say it was Magellan.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, that's all you got.
So I did know that in 8th grade, but not as an adult.
Well, fortunately for us, you are no longer in 8th grade.
Nope.
You made it.
Yeah.
Finally got your grade 10.
Spokes. Let's go.
Corey, Trevor, smokes. So, we want to talk about beer in Guam, don't we? Yes, we do. Well, guess what? There ain't much. There ain't much. I was able to find a little bit of information. The first brewery that I could find that was opened in Guam, now this is from their website, is from Ishii Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Ishii.
Okay.
Ishii.
It's Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds Japanese to me.
Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They opened in 2010.
Okay.
So they've been open for less than 10 years. I'm seeing eye rolls from this side of the table, and now I'm concerned why.
That wouldn't be the first.
I'm just telling you what their claim is.
Adam's calling Ishii a bunch of liars.
I'm going to have to do a Google. I'm going to let him continue.
Okay. So while you are Googling, there is a second brewery that opened in March
Okay.
2019.
Okay.
That is right, exactly.
All right.
Yesterday.
Yeah, there is the Guam Brewery and Tap House. They opened in March 2019. They have 6 beers available.
Mm-hmm.
They have a porter, a honey rye, a blonde, an amber, an IPA, and a cream ale. That is pretty much all I could find of beers that are brewed on the island of Guam. Now, obviously, there are several ways to get beer there. We talked about the Yingling beers. We talked about how Guam 1 here is from Solon, which is out of Wisconsin, but it is brewed exclusively for the territory of Guam.
Right.
So you can't get it in Wisconsin.
For them, not you.
That's right. Yeah, there ain't much going on there, but when you have a population less than the size of Rochester,
Wow. Tiny.
tiny.
Tiny. Big ass Kmart, though.
Tiny.
They do have a big ass Kmart.
Any more Guam facts? What else do you know about it?
They are called Guamanians.
Guamanians?
Guamanians.
Gray area. So
Explain yourself.
I'm trying to think of like how to parallel this, and I really can't.
Then just get in there.
So like, okay, so if you are from Guam, you are a Guamanian.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a citizen of Guam,
Yes.
you're a Guamanian.
Mm-hmm.
The indigenous people to Guam are Chamorro.
Agreed. I will agree
Yeah.
with that.
So like,
So the parallel would be...
but because the Chamorro, like, it's a pretty heavy population of Chamorro people, so like they won't call themselves Guamanians. They
Okay.
will make like a distinction.
Right.
Like, they're Chamorro. Everybody else is Guamanian.
Right on.
Okay, so it's probably similar to Australia, where you have the Aboriginal people, and then you have Australians.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even Mexico.
What kind of parallel would you make with Mexico?
Well, Mexico, you have indigenous Mayans, but then you have Mexicans,
Okay.
who are just like, could be like white Spaniards or mixed race,
Okay.
or, whoever.
I didn't know there were strives in Mexico to make that distinction.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people who are trying to like keep the Mayan language around because it's dying out.
Well,
It's very similar to the natives in our...
Well, it should have died 7 years ago when the world ended.
Oh, my God.
Why are you still trying? We're done.
It's not how that calendar works. Swear to God, if you're anti-vax, I'm going to bite you.
Anti-vax?
I don't know. You're coming up with silly stuff. You start talking about crystal skulls and anti-vax, you're going to be in trouble.
God, Crystal Skull was the worst movie.
Nuke the fridge.
Okay, what year did you have for Ishii Brewing?
I had 2010.
Okay, so if they're still open, that might be why they're saying that.
Yes.
But there was one called Great Deep Brewing Company, which actually was the first brewery in Guam. And they
Aha.
opened in 2001. I couldn't remember exactly when it was, but I knew there was something older. But they unfortunately actually went out of business about 2-3 years
So
ago.
they ain't no more.
Oh.
Which is a shame because it was fantastic beer.
Huh.
Unfortunately, we ain't got them no more.
I know.
So
I ain't had them ever.
sorry, my dude. So Ishii we're gonna say they're the longest operating beer
yeah, we'll give it to
producer
them.
in
Right.
to date.
Right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sorry.
Them's the rules.
Yeah.
I know, but it just doesn't seem right because they're Japanese. Like, it's a Japanese beer.
I mean,
It's not a Chamorro beer. It's not a Guamanian beer. It's a Japanese beer.
I'm not sure what to tell you. We're drinking Wisconsin beer.
We are drinking Wisconsin
So,
beer. There could be
nothing's
Chamorro
real.
people in Wisconsin. We don't know. There probably are.
Probably 4
Because
of
a
them.
lot of them, because you figure there's 2 military bases, so they all join the military and they're like, bye.
I'm going to the mainland.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I know a Chamorro girl from Arkansas. True story.
I said, did you tell her to listen to last week's episode?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it all ties together. She's got 2 episodes to listen to now.
Yeah, come on.
She's my friend's ex-wife. I'm not going to talk to her. That's not a good idea.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, we tried.
I'm going to let that ride.
All right.
You can still like send an anonymous email.
We could just send it from Hop Nation USA.
Right. Hey, you.
Listen to this episode. And then this episode.
We heard some things about you. Specifically where you're from.
Where you're from.
Yeah.
I could tell you other
Marketing
things, but
towards you.
It's some Jerry Springer stuff. We're not getting into it. Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm just talking about doing some aggressive direct marketing.
I don't
Know where you're from. Listen to this.
This superliminal marketing.
Yeah. Super liminal.
That's a thing.
You two, join the Navy. Okay.
Hey, you.
So yeah, I wish I had more Guam beer facts, but
Yeah.
there ain't much.
Do they do any other kind of booze on the island? Katie or Adam? Question to the group.
I mean, you can buy anything you can buy here.
Mm-hmm.
I
was just wondering
I
if,
can't
like-
think if there's anything that's like
Specific.
made there. Some places you can have like a little bit better access to like some Japanese whiskeys and stuff like that, but I don't think anything that's
Suntory.
specific to Guam.
Right.
They do have the best Brazilian steakhouse I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though when there's an earthquake and all the alarms start going off and it's like somebody right beside you's got like this skewer of meat and you're like, but I just wanted the fillet. Can we just sit here for like 5 minutes? It's fine.
The paddle is green, sir.
Guam, from what I'm learning, is a very interesting melting pot. They've got the biggest Kmart. Mm-hmm. It's a mix of Guamanians, Americans, Japanese, and New Zealanders
Yeah.
who live there.
And
You
it's,
have Japanese breweries, you have Brazilian steakhouses,
And Kmart.
and all in a space that's smaller than Rhode Island. Does Rhode Island even have one Brazilian steakhouse? I don't know. Email me about it.
I don't know if they even have a Kmart up there.
Well, I don't know many places in America that have Kmart
No,
anymore.
I could get you empty Kmarts.
Yeah, I can get you empty Kmarts or busy beavers
Yeah.
that were once Kmarts.
Fact.
That's about it.
Take that, busy beaver.
Yeah.
You take this space now.
And your low prices and quality products.
Right. This is your space now. You
Yeah.
live here.
Yeah, support us. Send us money.
Yeah. Busy Beaver sponsors Hop Nation USA. Adam will put his face on a box of tools or something.
Sure, why not? What the hell?
Hey,
Buy me.
God, I want you to sell wrenches so much.
What?
Oh my
I
goodness.
just want you to sell wrenches for Busy Beaver. And
Look
then
at this one. It's adjustable.
In my head,
Yeah.
I see like a screwdriver, but like the butt of the screwdriver would just be like a little picture of Adam's face, just like smiling at you.
Well, I think the trick is like everything has Adam's face on it, and everything also doubles as a beer opener.
Hell yeah.
That's the marketing
Okay.
to it. Yeah.
Hell
All right, I'm
yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Like the Chive has like, actually I own this. It was a present, but it's a Bill Murray cooking apron.
Mm-hmm.
So they can have like the Home Depot aprons, but with Adam's face in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make dozens of dollars.
Yeah.
Put that on the Tish site.
Okay.
Sure.
Adam's face with like a wrench and a screwdriver, just like like skull and crossbones, but like Adam's face, wrench and screwdriver.
So I'm going to need approval on this one first before it hits market. I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
I'll just show it to you, and you go yes or no, and then
Then you're going to do it anyway.
Right. Anyway. Buying two.
I'll just hide the emails of things that sell.
You're right. So what do you guys think of this banana beer?
Bring more.
Yeah.
Send more.
Okay.
Send more,
I'll
Guam.
see what I can do.
He will pay good money for it.
I'm a Guam-maniac now. Send it more.
Guam-mania.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
That's right.
Guam's a good time.
So yeah, I like this beer. I don't know that I could drink an entire case of it,
No.
but I like it. I think this is one of the most intense banana flavored beers I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it for that. But I don't know that I could drink a whole bunch of them. I'd have to cut it up with the premium quality beer
Mm-hmm.
at least once or twice.
That would be a good idea, actually, because this is a little intense for me.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and forth.
Yeah, maybe a 2-to-1.
Okay.
I'd be all right with a 2-to-1.
Okay.
But yeah, I can dig on it.
Yeah. I'll agree in that I don't think I could put a whole lot away, but I don't think I would need to cut it to drink a sixer.
Okay.
Yeah. I could drink a sixer this easy. Just like a tailgate. playing the cornhole, thinking about Guam.
Having a time.
Yeah. Wishing I was back out in the fields of Guam.
What?
Exploring the Marianas Trench.
There's no fields.
Shut up.
There's an airfield.
Yeah, with the shredded wreckage of a B-52 hanging off the cliffside behind it.
Hell yeah, see?
Fun fact about Guam's terrain, I guess. The Japanese invaded Guam as a military stronghold in World War II, and there's actually a tribe, because they were tribal people. There was a tribe of people in Guam that were hidden in the woods so densely that the Japanese never knew they were there.
Right on.
The
That's
entire time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, when you figure it's the tiniest little island and they didn't know they were there, like, yeah, it's some deep woods there.
Hide and seek champs, 1945.
The hide and seek champ actually lost in 1973. He was the last standing Japanese World War II soldier who did not know the war was over.
That's right.
I actually have seen his little Spidey hole.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can actually give you a picture. We can put it up on Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I've seen the Spidey hole where he was living.
No shit.
Had no idea. Somebody went for a hike and he started shooting. How he got his gun with the humidity there to still function is really the accomplishment here.
I mean, if you're by yourself and you have nothing much else to do, it's just a lot of cleaning your gun.
Yep.
And cleaning your gun. Quote, quote.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's Guam Facts.
Yay.
Coming back, segment 3, we're going to have more Guam Wan. And then we'll do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye.
We'll be back.
Picture yourself for a moment with somebody else. We've been here before.
Miscast Commentary, a real-time movie commentary podcast featuring two best friends since they were children, Joe Findlay and Todd Murray.
Is that when the buddy's chasing him and he walks up the thing? Remember the old one where the lizard's chasing Kurt?
No, I want everybody to say that, like, we do have a deep connection, the two of us, but then this is the kind of bull he asks me. Is this that one where the thing gets chased by the thing and goes up the other thing with the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that one.
The answer is yes, that's the one. But, like,
I knew you knew.
Catch new episodes every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
If you could punch any horror icon in the mouth and get away with it, which one would you punch?
tell you one which one I wouldn't.
Pinhead.
Visit miscastcommentary.com.
They don't make them like this anymore, baby.
Segment 3, 112. We're back. We're here to finish off our Guam Wan beers.
Yes.
Guam Wan.
So which Guam-wan are we drinking?
Well, this one is Guam Wan Mango.
Say that again.
The Guam Wan Mango.
That sounds really nice.
Okay. It's Guam one.
I know it's Guam.
Listeners, I'm telling them. You can keep with your what did we say, Jamaican accent?
This is my bad Jamaican accent.
Mon.
Mon. Guam Wan.
Bob Marley's rolling over.
Sean Paul.
Wow.
Reggaeton.
Is Sean Paul Jamaican?
No, I don't think. I don't
In
think
my
so.
head, he's Cuban. Or is that Pitbull?
I believe Pitbull is Cuban,
Okay, that's
but
who
they
I'm
also
thinking of.
they also both might just be from Miami.
Maybe.
Mm,
In my head,
Not sure.
they're both putting out shorty fires on the dance floor.
yeah, except Pitbull's Mr. Worldwide, so he's from everywhere.
Right. Can't nail them down like that. So
Island stuff.
island things. I don't know. Email us. Tell us we're wrong. It's fine.
We don't actually care.
Yeah. It's just
Please don't waste your energy. We actually don't care.
my feelings can't be hurt. So, and I fully acknowledge how dumb I am. So, just like I don't know. Doesn't matter. You're wasting your breath.
Mr. Worldwide.
But yes, the Guam One Mango is a 5% mango beer.
They're all 5%.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's a thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's all just the same. What color is that?
Mango.
Holy shit. I was not what I was expecting, even though it makes complete sense.
It's mango fruit colored.
Looks like
Much better head.
orange slice.
Yeah, does look like orange slice, but not Fanta.
No,
Fanta is darker and more
Don't you
opaque.
wanna mango?
that doesn't roll off the tongue.
I tried.
So guess what it looks like, folks?
Well,
An orange version
yeah.
of the same thing.
Orange version of the same thing.
Ooh, my.
That's a lot of fruit.
Ooh, my. I like that.
It smells like, have you ever had the dried mango? It's like sugar-coated, dusted strips of dried mango.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
this
yeah.
smells like to me.
I got those in my trail mix.
I I've gotten into the ginger,
Okay.
the dried ginger that's dusted.
Does not smell like ginger.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, I'm just saying what I'm getting into in my snacking habits. I'm derailing the show.
Yesterday
habits
I
with
ate
Steve.
broccoli
Yeah.
as a snack.
Yeah, this beer though, it smells like mango. It smells like those dried fruited strips.
Actually,
Yeah.
it smells more like green mango. I don't
So-
know if anybody knows the difference, but that's what it smells
I
like.
don't.
So that's what I'm going to give credit to Guam-erman here for, is they say it's a banana beer. It's a banana beer.
Right.
They say this is a mango beer. Guess what?
Well, we haven't tasted it.
I like to think that it will. So let's taste it.
Yeah,
do it.
just confirm before you say things.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
It's nowhere near as intense as the banana flavor.
No,
This
but
one
I
tastes
like
a
it.
Beer. The
Yeah.
last one tasted like a popsicle.
Yeah. This one actually has like a lot of mango up front.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of tapers off into beer. Kind of almost,
Yeah, I have a beer aftertaste.
yeah, it
Not
almost
as much a mango
might
aftertaste.
just be the lager
Yeah.
with mango in it.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
fine.
they are.
Yeah.
I can dig on this beer.
We're not complaining.
No, zero complaints.
No, yeah, it works perfectly fine. This is, just a little bit more tropical and obviously more mango-y.
Mhm.
If you've been, I don't know, out in the world of soda pops.
Soda
And I have.
pop.
Yeah, if you've been out in that world, Pepsi has a mango.
I did not know that.
Pepsi has a mango.
Now I know that.
This is the equivalent in beer world.
Mhm.
You have the premium lager that's just like whatever, tastes like that. And then this one has the mango. It's like splash of mango.
See, they're
It's good.
marketing that wrong. Because I don't drink pop
Mhm.
or sody pop.
Mhm.
But I'm very, very aware that Coke Vanilla Orange is a thing. And
Right.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not know that Pepsi Mango is a thing. So Pepsi is doing something wrong.
Yeah, they frigged it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that orange vanilla Coke, it ain't all that.
No.
I'm not a fan of it.
I
That's all.
don't know. I just
Don't bother with it.
I like ginger ale, so I guess I like that pop, but that's I like beer, so stick with what I know.
Ginger ale's the bomb.
Yeah, I like this beer. Good beer.
Yeah, good beer. I don't know. I don't see. There's not really many faults with it.
No.
It's just the same thing with mango.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
What do you got?
segment 3, game time.
Let's do it.
We're in the summer months, and we're specifically
Specifically.
speaking, we are right in the middle of Bonnaroo and Firefly music festivals.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been to Bonnaroo, Adam and I.
Multiple times.
I've not been to Tennessee.
You've not been to Tennessee.
No.
Just at all. Just go around it.
I mean, like I drove through it, but I
Oh.
didn't stop. It doesn't count. Like on
no.
the highway doesn't count.
Have you ever stepped into a sauna without showering for 3 days beforehand?
Guam
Well, then you've been to Tennessee.
There you go.
You've also been to Tennessee.
or Qatar? 120 degrees, 80% humidity. You're gonna smell great.
No, that's probably worse.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's worse than Tennessee.
That's not all the time. That's not all the time. It's just peak Ramadan when they ask you not to drink water in front of people in the middle of the day.
Fair enough.
Really?
Are you, the thing about Qatar is, are you doing drugs and drinking at the same time when you're in Qatar?
No.
So there you go.
No. It's,
That's Tennessee now. Back to Bonnaroo.
I don't know that they have any drugs. I'm sure they do because the people there
It's-
are filthy rich. I'm sure they can get whatever they want. But
There's got to be some sort of opium around there somewhere.
you would think, yeah. Oh no, I would guess they just keep it low key.
Yeah, we have a listener in Qatar, I believe. So
Right on.
he's probably very low key about what he does. Headphones on all the time.
Oh, I have so many questions now.
Oh, we have plenty of questions too. We have no answers.
I wonder if he's Qatari.
I don't know.
So like Qatar, most of Qatar, there is made up by people from other countries
Mm-hmm.
because they have so much money they don't really have to work if they don't want to. So like most of them like own a car dealership, but they're not actually selling the cars, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
But like outside of the military and that, there's like a large college, like Carnegie Mellon has a campus there. I think it's Oxford has a campus there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people in Qatar who are not Qatari, but I want them to be Qatari, even
Yeah.
though they're not supposed to drink. That's what I want. Or she. I don't
Or
know.
she, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if, it's just like people in the military that listen to us, being that we have a lot of military listeners. Because
Right.
we have people listening in Afghanistan and a bunch of other conflict nations, I would say,
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best way to put it is conflict nations.
Nope. In my head, it's a Qatari guy who is drinking beer and lying to his parents about it.
Yeah, I hope it's somebody
what I
who's
want.
I hope it's somebody who's homebrewing.
Yeah.
He just has a
Hell
secret
yeah.
operation. Fuck the police.
You might be allowed to make alcohol. You just wouldn't be allowed to consume it.
Okay.
It's cough medicine.
Whatever.
Sure. Anyway.
Going back.
You can get around that. It's easy.
Going
We
back.
digress.
We're in between Bonnaroo just happened and Firefly is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I devised a small little game. We actually may have played it before,
Okay.
but it's called Is It a Band or Is It a Beer? Or is it both?
Okay.
Yes, or is it both?
That was horse before.
It was horse before. We've done this game multiple times with other things
Okay.
because a lot of things have stupid names and beer and they share stupid names together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 2 to 3 times in the last week, my brother-in-law said something, a phrase, and I was like, "Oh, that's a beer." Like he said, "Who dis?" I'm like, "That's a beer." He's like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, I
beer.
guess you can't get that in Alaska. I don't know what to tell you, but that's a beer.
Right, yeah.
Then somebody else said something about white lightning, and I was like, "That's a beer."
Also a beer.
And they're like, well, "No, it's liquor." And I was like, "What?" Apparently, that's another name for moonshine.
Yes.
It is.
Which
Yes.
I had
Absolutely.
never heard, probably because I've never been to Tennessee. But I was like, "That's a beer." And he's like, "No, it's liquor." And I was like, "No, it's definitely a beer." Like,
Yeah, it's both. That's a case of both.
yeah.
So, yeah, we played the game before. You guys know how it goes. I'm going to give you a name for something. You tell me, is it a beer or is it a band
Or is it both?
or is it both? Feel free to answer in the form of band name called it, beer name called it,
Okay.
or both.
All right.
Or just say both.
I'm not going to be able to do that. One at a time or just shout?
Yeah, just one at a time. One at a time. We've got 6, and then I have a final question for you to,
Okay.
take your best Price is Right guess at.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Adam. Your first one.
All right.
It's called Space Jesus.
Space Jesus.
Is this a beer or a band? Or both?
Space Jesus. Space Jesus. Space Jesus. Space.
Trying to conjure him will not help you.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
My brain went to Bloody Mary.
Band name. Called it.
And you would be correct.
Yes.
Space Jesus played at Bonnaroo, and they are a hard-style dubstep, whatever you call that kind of conglomeration.
Style.
Yes.
Dub. Step.
Yes. I listened to it. That's what it sounded like to me.
Okay.
They're for sure dubstep. It sounded hardstyle to me. I don't know what you call groups of DJs because they're not necessarily a band, but sort of, kind of.
A pod?
A group. I would just say a group.
Sure,
Like
a
Blue Man
pod,
group.
a group. Yeah, they're a group. But that's what Space Jesus does.
Okay.
That's what Space Jesus does.
Check them out.
It's multiple people making sounds in a rhythmic fashion.
There you go.
All right.
In production and all those things. But yeah, that's what Space Jesus does. They are a band.
Nice.
Katie.
Yep.
Yours is Sunseeker.
Should I conjure something? Is that a thing?
You can try conjuring.
I mean, it worked for me.
Sunseeker. I'm gonna say beer.
You are incorrect.
I lose.
Ooh, it is actually a boat.
That
oh
is.
my god.
I was gonna say, Adam, would you like to steal? But then you said boat, so no points for you either.
You lose.
It's not what we're talking about, so you lose.
Wrong game.
It's actually both.
All right.
Sunseeker is an indie rock band that played at Bonnaroo, and it's also a beer brewed by Green Man, Fordham and Dominion, 3rd Street, Big Thompson, as well as a whole bunch of
I
other
knew it was
breweries because
beer.
everybody wants to have a beer, that's a wheat that
Yeah.
evokes summertime.
Right.
I knew it was a beer.
That you
Yeah.
can take on your boat.
Yeah, so that one was both.
I had a 50-50 shot there.
Adam, your next one
Let's bring it on.
is Thumpasaurus.
I'm sorry, in my head, it just got like a T-Rex, but with like bunny ears and a little bushy cotton tail. I was like,
I would pay good money to
that's
see
where
such
my
a
head
creature.
went, like Thumpersaurus, just, yeah. I'm not very good at drawing. I'm going to have my friend Emmerich make this for us. Thumpasaurus needs to exist.
That is not a boat, I could tell you that.
Okay.
It's gonna
Thumpasaurus, I'm going to say that's a band.
You would be correct.
Nice.
Thumposaurus is playing Firefly this weekend. If you're listening on a Friday, as you should. They are a funk rock band. It seems like a bunch of like art kids went to college.
Okay.
And they all learned how to play bass. And then decided, let's make a funk band.
So it's a bizarro world where everybody wants to play bass.
Pretty much, yeah. And then there's one drummer and one saxophonist, and then I don't know. It just seems like something you could microdose to. It seems like a good time.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
if it's good music, it's good music.
Seems all right. You would probably enjoy it sober, Adam. I would probably need a little bit more. But
Okay, that's fine.
either way, you get the point.
Got a big head and little arms.
I don't know if that's one of their songs, but maybe.
It should be.
Katie, your next one is DJ Roomba.
DJ Roomba.
DJ Roomba.
Sidebar. My friend's Great Dane shit in the house and her Roomba ran it over. Hillary, if you're listening, I'm sorry and I love you.
I've heard a
DJ
lot of stories
Roomba.
about that. Like, just on other podcasts.
Nobody knew what happened. There was just a Facebook post that said, mediocre Great Dane free to mediocre home. Like, oh. And then the next post was just like a picture of the carnage. We're like,
Oh my God.
yeah. I believe she still has the dog, but not the vacuum. DJ Roomba, I'm going to say band.
No.
I suck at this.
Man.
Adam, would
Boat?
you like to steal? You can't guess again. You lost.
It's a boat. I'm going to say both of them.
That is also incorrect.
Damn it.
Yay.
DJ Roomba is a beer from the Mile Wide Brewery in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I should have known that after all the Louisville research I did.
All right, Adam.
All right,
Here's your next one.
Let's make it happen.
VHS.
VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Boat.
I mean,
Can't just keep guessing boat. You're going to lose.
I'm losing anyway. Threaten me with a good time.
VHS.
Yeah.
That is such a hipster name that I could go either way.
I know. That's why I don't try to make this easy, damn it.
I know.
Okay, but could you?
No.
Damn it.
VHS. A beer. I'm going beer.
And you get a point.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The VHS, also known as the Vienna Hopped Saison.
Oh, what?
Well, no, it's called VHS, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
style. Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. It's Vienna Hopped Saison.
That sounds terrible.
Does.
Actually.
Yeah.
It does. It does, but it still fits the idea of a hipster band.
Yeah.
So who makes that some bitch?
That comes from Concept Brewing out of Christchurch, New Zealand.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. I will say, though, there is a band playing at Firefly that is called VHS Collection. So, yes, that's why it is so easy to be a hipster band.
Yes.
I don't know what they sound like. I can only imagine.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. The last of the six.
Katie's losing for anybody keeping score.
Katie is losing 3-0.
Oof.
Yep.
Your band beer or both name is Hippocampus. Hippocampus.
Band.
Incorrect.
Yay. Streak.
Hippocampus. I'm going to go both of them.
And Adam gets the point.
Are you serious?
That is both them.
For those not keeping track, Adam's obviously an undercover hipster.
There's nothing undercover about it.
Yeah, Adam is obviously, into indie trash bands
Let's break
And
this
boats.
down.
and beer.
I'm on a craft beer podcast with a beard and all sorts of flannel upstairs.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but you're wearing cargo shorts and not skinny jeans, so you're ruining your cred.
I'm fine with that.
Here's the thing, Adam. Your flannel is non-ironic.
You have country flannel, not hipster flannel.
It's comfortable.
Yeah. Your flannel is
Yeah.
non-ironic. You don't buy it because it's secondhand.
No.
From a Goodwill store like I do. You buy it because it's comfortable and you grew up where it was cold and snowy and you go outside in the cold and snow sometimes.
This is true.
And for
That's not
those
what
who
hipsters do.
haven't purchased the t-shirt, the apron, or the tools yet, you can't see his hair, but there's no poofiness and hair gel and hairspray
Yeah.
No.
holding it into the perfect fons bouffant. Like, it's not...
No.
Yeah.
And while you may have a beard, you don't wax it either.
No.
Yeah.
You don't twirl it up.
A mustache. It's also not wearing glasses.
I can make that happen if you want.
Yeah.
Are they
They're functional.
very hard plastic frames?
Oh, yeah.
Are they solid black?
Yes.
Okay. Are they too big for your face?
No.
All right, then.
Yeah.
You were
No.
so close.
They fit well.
He got close.
And now I think we've actually moved on to clear plastic.
Yeah, I think clear plastic is still the
Yeah.
way.
I thought the wireframe was coming back in
Well,
as well.
wireframe's back. The more important thing is just making it big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's recap. How badly did Katie get her ass whooped?
Well, the game's not over.
Oh, no.
I just did want to point out, though, that Hippocampus is a band at Firefly.
Okay.
They are indie trash music. Maybe Adam likes them, maybe not. I don't know.
What is trash music?
No, they're just trash. I mean, just
Oh, they're
bad.
just shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a slang. It's just,
Okay.
I don't like it.
It's not like Blue Man Group where they just have all the percussion on trash cans.
Yeah, it's not Stomp.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Blue Man Group, but I'm familiar with
Good
Stomp.
show. It's a good show.
I've heard.
Yeah. It's like family friendly. It's entertaining. I had a
They
good time.
wanted a shit ton of money when they came here, and I don't know in particular about what I'll spend a shit ton of money on.
Yeah. But the Hippocampus is also a beer brewed by the Colacantha Brewing Company, the McMenamins Brewing Company, and a bunch of other breweries, including one called the Cerveceria Aguamala. And that's a Hefeweizen. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's a really cool brewery name, though, because if you translate it, it's Badwater Brewery.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like it.
Badwater.
That's why I brought that one up.
All right. That's fair.
Aguamala.
It's called-
Water bad.
Yeah, water bad.
Nice.
It doesn't sound as good in Spanish, but when you translate it to American, it sounds pretty badass. It's like Badwater Brewing.
Translated to an American.
If it's Mexican,
Yeah.
though, seriously, maybe, or even, what's the other one now?
Well, it is
Dominican? Don't drink that.
well, it is Mexican.
Yeah. No, if the water's bad, seriously, don't drink it.
Yeah, but it's brewing, so they've boiled it, so it's fine.
It's fine.
good.
Killed all the bugs.
Again, if
think.
you're in Dominican, don't drink it. Or anything. And also don't go there
Also, don't go.
because you'll die.
All right, so final question.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be closest to the right number kind of question.
Now is this without going over?
No,
It's never
No.
without going over.
Okay.
but I'll make it worth 4 points. So the best you can do is tie. And you guys can feel good about, not knowing bands or beer or whatever.
I know
Although Adam
bands
did
that
pretty
are
well.
relevant.
These are relevant. These are at Bonnaroo and Firefly. They're on the cutting edge. Cutting edge.
You literally just told us the last band was trash.
I didn't say they were good. I just said they're new.
You also said they're trash.
I'm old and I hate everything.
He has officially reached curmudgeon status.
Yeah.
Yeah, ancient, month and a half older than me or some shit. Geezer.
I stopped listening to new music after 2014. Your question though.
Yes.
Bonnaroo is held in Tennessee, and Firefly is held in Delaware. Between the two states, how many breweries are there?
Nathan Fillion.
He's Canadian.
I know, but that's what I think when I hear Firefly.
All right. So when you say between the two states, you mean
Add them together.
not between
No.
Dover
Add
and
Tennessee and Delaware together,
Like, how wide
according
of a
to the
swath?
Brewers Association website.
That's why you got to clarify this shit.
Listeners,
I
this is
shouldn't
what's
have to.
happening. This is what happens when Adam goes full engineer.
Actually, there's a whole bunch of breweries.
You didn't give me a good enough box. We got to run wild.
I need specifics. Craft paper.
I'm going to say
Do you consider Pennsylvania and Virginia in between Tennessee?
62.
I'm going to go 98.
And even though you're both very not that close,
Oh.
Adam is closer.
With how many?
Well, the correct answer is 143. There are 29 breweries in Delaware,
Oh.
And the remaining in Tennessee.
right, and 114 in Tennessee. So yeah,
Right on.
yeah. So Adam gets 4 points, making Adam the winner. He has 8 points, and Katie has 0.
Zilch.
Goose egg.
Yeah.
But I have more Guam beers. Haha.
This is true.
So there you go. You did bring us these nice Guam beers, including the Guam 1 Mango that we're drinking right
Yes.
now.
Guam on.
I like that beer.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's time we got to put this shit on the podium. Who wants to go first, Steve?
Nudgy.
It's like kind of easy, but kind of hard in a way.
Okay.
Because, I mean, they're all good. I'd drink them all.
Yeah.
And they're because I think they're all just the same beer, but with different additives. I'm gonna put the regular lager in bronze. It's just I don't know. It has no bells and whistles, and I don't. I like bells and whistles. If you haven't figured that out yet. But I do find it to be a really good lager. I drink it over a whole bunch of other things, including Yang Gang. If I ever if I ever find myself on Guam, I'm not going to be excited to see that Yang Gang has showed up. But yeah, otherwise it's just kind of a plain lager. There's not much too interesting about it. The banana beer, I'm going to put silver. Even though I really like that beer a whole lot, and I think I like it more than you other two do. It still does have that intensity about it, and I can see myself getting tired of drinking it. Mm-hmm. And then just, by a nose, I'm going to put the mango beer. Because, that's all it is. It's all just by a nose with this, because they're all the same beers, essentially. But, the gold goes to the mango.
Right on.
Because it's just Pepsi with mango.
with worse marketing.
Right. I mean, that's all it is. It's just Pepsi with mango, and it's really drinkable, and you can put a whole bunch more down. And I just feel like I would drink that. I would drink the mango one before I just drank the regular lager.
Fair enough.
That's all.
Katie, what you got?
So I'm gonna put banana in bronze, just because for me it was such an overwhelming flavor. And I'm not a huge artificial banana person in the first place, and it did have more of an artificial banana taste to me than it did a actual banana. In silver, I am going to put the Guam premium quality beer, and that, I don't know, it was just an easy day drinking beer to me, and I've honestly never personally experienced it. I don't know, some microbrews, there's too many preservatives and stuff like that. Even if I only have a few of them, especially in Guam with an intense sun and all that, I just feel like crap the next day. And I've never had that issue with this beer. So I like it. Not a strong flavor, but a good flavor for what's there. And my gold's going to be the mango beer, mostly because there's a cute little turtle on the can. No, that's not why. But
it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. Look how cute it is. So, I just really like this beer. I like mango. It does taste more to me like a green mango, which is not as overwhelmingly sweet as a green mango is really just under ripened mango. So it's just not overtly sweet, but it still has a good flavor. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't last a long time. So you could actually eat something with this and not be completely drowned in the mango flavor, which with the banana was kind of, you definitely want to have something fruity with the banana. So that's it.
Right on. For myself, I'm actually going to agree with Steve here on his rankings, top to bottom. In the bronze medal position, I'm going to put the premium quality beer. That's kind of a base beer. That's kind of a stripper model. It gets you exactly where you need to go, but it's got no bells, it's got no whistles, and that's okay. It's a good beer. I liked it. It just, it's base model, and that's okay. In the silver medal position, I'm going to put the banana. Banana had a really intense flavor. I liked it, but just like Steve said, I don't think I can drink a whole bunch of them in a row, and I'm not going to, because we don't have any more. So that puts the mango in the gold medal position. Has nothing to do with the cute little turtle on the can, although it is a cute little turtle. But I like that beer. That was a good flavor, had a good nose to it, very drinkable. I would grab it multiple times. There you go. Bronze, silver, gold.
Basically, I feel like we did an episode where, now that I know all these beers are probably fundamentally the same, I feel like we did an episode where we just reviewed variants.
Yeah.
without it being called out.
Yeah, it reminded me of like the flavor drop things that you're supposed to be able to add to beer. What are those?
I don't know. We still need to do an episode with Dennis about that, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it reminded me of like that. Like we took the base beer and then it was like, let's add mango to this one.
Yeah.
Let's add too many drops of banana. Let's see what happens.
It was like we gathered up a bunch of Victory at Seas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I love those though.
Yeah, Victory at Sea is good. It's just they got to be attached to something else.
Right.
Ooh, mini segue for the C's. Okay, so I need all of the listeners to do this. You need to go to your phone and you need to go to the Google or the YouTube and you need to type in Hank Johnson, Guam.
Okay.
Okay, so he is a congressman. I believe he was from Georgia, I think. Not the point. The point is the look on the Navy, I don't know, what are they, admirals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the look on his face as he is asking the congressional board for more people in Guam. He says he needs more people to do his job. Have you seen this?
I have.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
So the Navy officer is telling Congress, I need more people in Guam, and Congressman Hank Johnson is expressing his fear to this admiral. I don't know if it's a good idea to put more people on the Navy base because the Navy base is at the tip of Guam, and if you put a whole bunch of people there, the island could tip over. And I need y'all to go and look at the military bearing that this man exhibits because I do not have that in me. Because holy shit balls. But yeah, anyways, I needed to throw that in there because I need everybody to just like relish in this with me.
That should have been segment 2, Guam Facts.
I'm sorry. I forgot about it.
Some idiot said that an island could tip over.
Yeah. And just in case you guys don't know, or if you're like, oh my God, it could. No. No. It is very much like Hawaii. It is an old volcanic island. There's no active volcano activity like there is in Hawaii, but it's literally...
It's going nowhere.
Moana.
Islands
the
are
island
attached to the bottom.
Up out of the water, like Moana, right? Got that? Not gonna tip over.
Islands are attached to the bottom.
Yeah.
Earth not flat still. Just gotta put all that in.
You guys need to go look at that.
All right. Well, if you want to reach us on social media, all you have to do is search Hop Nation USA. That'll get it Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and then you can tell us about how you learned how islands don't tip over. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if you want to listen to brand new episodes of the podcast every Friday, as you should, then search Hop Nation USA in your favorite podcatcher, including Stitcher, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Laughable, and all those other things.
Oh my God, so many things.
We're on so many things. We're on all the things. Yay. We're probably even on CastBox, even though I heard people don't like using CastBox anymore.
I've never heard of it.
Exactly. See, we're on all that stuff, but we're there. People don't even know about it, but we're there. Oh, we're there. I made it happen. I made sure.
We're proud of you.
But if you're on any of those platforms, just leave us a 5-star review because
we are a 6-star show. However, they only let us use 5.
And that's a bigger crime than not bringing chips with the dip. Chips with the dip. I don't like my chips plain. I like them with the dip.
So...
Okay.
Y'all obviously didn't watch basketball finals, and you didn't watch Drake.
No.
Why would I?
Why would I watch Drake?
Because that's Drake's post-game interview.
Chips with the dip?
Yes. He's talking about championships. But he don't like them plain. He likes them with the dip.
Huh.
I don't know. It didn't make any sense, but it's hilarious.
The chips with the dip. Okay.
America, can we stop making people like this famous? I mean, first of all, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian. He's also probably drunk, and that's
you said Canadian already,
right?
Yeah.
So
all right, whatevs.
Whatevs. So that's that's your big crime of the week, though.
Is Rob Lowe Canadian?
Could be.
I feel like I just read that somewhere.
Could be.
Maybe he's just Canadian on Super Troopers.
Alex Trebek is Canadian. I know that.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a Canuck.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's going to be okay.
He's a maple dripper.
Yeah. Maple. Okay.
For weird racism.
It's not even insulting. Maple is delicious.
I know.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this episode. as we said before, at the end of the episode, after we're done talking, you'll be able to hear the song from Waiting for June. The song is Just to Let You Know. Check them out. You can find them on Spotify, YouTube. They have a Vivo page on their YouTube. They got the Facebook. They got all those things. So just search Waiting for June. Check out all their stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Followed my dreams at the cost of passion, torn at the seams, just thinking about you. Will there come a time? Will I accept the truth? Why should I try with so much to lose? Just to let you know, so much stronger now. Just to let you go. When you're not around, sounds an empty word. Echo when you're not there. Now you're alone. I just had to let you know. Picture yourself for a moment with somebody else. We've been here before.